start by learning how to make the sound. To make the sound, place upper teeth over the lower lip and gently blow. Use the link in the online lessons to go to the Iowa University website and click on the triangle to hear how the phoneme should be sounded. In this first section, Phonemic Awareness, we will only be dealing with the sound and not the letter or grapheme. Do not show students the letter until later in the lesson. Play Fishy, Fishy, Fishy. The link to the song is in Resources. I'll play a bit of the song for you.
Fish, fish, fishy, fishy, fish, fish, fish. 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 There's millions of fishies in the ocean, swimming around, living happily. Different kinds and different species, all living in harmony. There are thin fish, fat fish. Have you seen a flatfish?
Thin fish, fat fish. Yes, we've seen a flatfish.
Fish, fish, fishy, fishy, fish, fish, fish. Fish, fish, fishy, fishy, fish, fish, fish. Fish, fish, fishy, fishy, fish, fish, fish. Fish, fish, fishy, fishy, fish, fish, fish.
Ask students to listen out for the sounds. Play a second time and ask students to join in when the singer sings the chorus, fish, fish, fishy, fishy, fish, 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 4 times. Tell the students they are going to learn the sound. Demonstrate how the word fish begins with the sound. Download the KIDiddles song sheet, A Fishin'. Read out or sing the song, A Fishing, emphasizing the sounds at the beginning of the words. Tell the students that the word feet begins with the sound. Tap your feet as you say feet. Emphasize the sound. Ask students to do the same. Tell them to use this movement when they say or hear the sound. Get Reading Lessons Sound Symbol Card 13. Show the front of the card and ask what animal is in the picture. Ask what sound fish begins with. Ask the students to listen for the sound and repeat it in the word fish and do the feet motion as you say the sound. Instructions on how to assemble the cards are in the online lessons. Tell the students that you are going to say some words that begin with the sound and some that do not. Ask them to make the feet movement and say when they hear the sound at the beginning of the word. Here are the words: foot, fork, cat, feel, book, fun, lamp, for. Be sure to leave enough time between saying each word for the students to respond. Say the word leaf, emphasizing the at the end of the word. Say that this word ends with the sound. Tell the students that you are going to say some words that end with the sound and some that do not. Ask them to make the feet movement and say when they hear the sound at the end of the word. Here are the words: beef, cat, off, can, deaf, roof, pen, if. Leave time for the students to respond. Tell the students they should make the feet movement and say when they hear the sound at the beginning of a word in the verse you are going to read to them. Here's the verse. 5 furry cats sitting on a fence feast on fish with a fox and a hen. The fox eats 4 and still wants more. 1 fat fox sitting on a fence. Repeat the verse until the students can identify all the beginning sounds in the verse. After you are sure that students can recognize and make the sound, go on to teach the most common grapheme or letter that's used to represent the sound. Give out the sound symbol card for Show the back of the card. Point to the small f and say, "This is how we write the letter for the sound." Point to the capital F and say, "This is how we write big," which is for important words like people's names. Point to the word fish and say, "This is how we write the word fish." Point out the letter F and say, "This is how we write the sound at the beginning of the word fish." Give out the KIDiddles writing practice sheets for little f and big F. Point to the small f and say, "This is how we write the letter for the sound." Point to the capital F and say, "This is how we write big," which is for important words like people's names. Say the name Fred begins with the sound. Model the formation of the letter F for the students. Have students write the letter F in the air as they watch you write it. Have students trace the letters on the practice worksheets with their fingers. Ask the students to practice writing the small f and the large F on the practice worksheets.